now. I'm warning you now. My voice has been a little bit off. That's kind of big reason why I pulled away from doing the Cultura. Is that earlier this year I've been dealing with like a voice issue, like my throat, and I know I've gotta get it checked out, and a lot of it is I think I'm just smoking way too much and really stressed out lately, and just this has been a very stressful fucking year. So I have to like tone it down, So doing the podcast in Cultura was just stressing me out, especially when you had this team that just wasn't where they were supposed to be, and then every time that you were like, okay, they finally got on track. No, they wouldn't. And then it got to a point where it was just like, no, you gotta show me. Before I even invest anything, you have to show me. And there were like plenty of times, even with 83, I was like, still really skeptical. I wanted to believe, but there was a part of me in there that was really skeptical. So with that said, please give me some leeway in that I might not be as loud as I usually am. So, Cultura, 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 Cultura. Cultura. However you say it, that's how you say it. Now and forever, I don't make the rules. I just make the rules. I am Studio Mogura, Studio MOGURA, also known as the El Topo, also known as the ANICO. You can hit me up at the Cashapp, hit me up at the PayPal, donate. All donations go toward the making of my independent film, which is, we're back on track with that. The animated project is done. The animated pilot was completed last year. And I entered it in a bunch of contests in Tribeca and Sundance and all this shit. And again, get selected. It fucking got rejected by everybody. So I'm going to be premiering it online in October on Halloween. So look out for that. Check out my novel, Full Moon Nights, and my second novel, Hell in Heels. Both available on Amazon in paperback and in Kindle form. If you're a Kindle Unlimited person, or I think Amazon Prime also, you can get the books on your Kindle for free. So check that out. Check out my comic shop, OCTOTAKU.com. Nothing is for sale right now. I know there's stuff listings there. I mean, if you buy something, maybe whatever. But I honestly, nothing is for sale right now. I gotta go fix it. So it's just all for show. And then also check out my TEEPUBLIC, where you can buy my original T-shirt designs, and you're gonna get the official Cultura T-shirt there. And then check out my Bandcamp with all my music and my catalog of tracks and albums dating back to 1999. Okay? I know this isn't like the usual Cultura. I'm telling you right now, I'm already tired talking. And it's crazy. So you're going to have to bear with me, right? And I'm going to just try to keep it, not go fucking 18 with this shit, and keep it at 7. Okay? Because we've got issues right now. Major fucking issues. And it's not just the state of the team, the direction of the team, the mindset of the team. It's also very much the fan base, direction of the fan base, and how the media treats the Heat, and how it's just like, it doesn't feel like we're in control anymore. It feels like outside forces have taken control of the Miami Heat and are steering it in this fucked up direction. It really feels that way. And I'm going to be straight up, okay? I do not like Giannis Antetokounmpo. I've never liked him as a player. Can't judge him as a person. He seems like a decent guy. But at the same time, he also seems like somebody who I probably really wouldn't hang out with. I don't respect him as a player because we always used to beat him all the time. So I have made my mindset into looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo and assuming that he's worse than all of our players. And even throughout the time, even when he won the year that he won the MVP and he won the title, I've never respected him. I've always been like, no, we can beat him. And for a long time, Bam did always beat him. And so it's been difficult for me to all of a sudden just be like, oh my God, we're getting Giannis. This is great. Because I've never liked him. I liked Ware. I was a humongous supporter and a big fan of Ware. I was a humongous supporter and big fan of Waquez. I was a humongous supporter and huge fan of Hero. I liked that trio. I loved them around Bam, and I loved them around Bam with Davion Mitchell at the point. I thought that was an excellent future. I'm like, let's roll with that future, man. Let's go 10 years with these guys and see and just watch them get better and better and better. Let's just enjoy the ride. And it sucks living in today's time where everything is so hyper sensationalized. Everything is so like, I only love it like for 5 fucking seconds, and it's in the 5 seconds that I love it, it's the greatest fucking thing that ever happened in the history of mankind fucking kind. That is every fucking person's attitude, it seems. Especially the fucking Gen Zer. And I love my Gen Z people. You know, if you listen to this, I appreciate young people, and I know I was a young person once too, so I get it. And even as a young person, I always said I'm never gonna be a fucking hater of young people because it's, you know, all the old people hate us. So why the fuck would they? I get it, dude. But honestly, man, like, you're the first generation that has been proven to be less intelligent, and you're the first generation that is obviously have a really bad, like, your reading level has diminished. So we've got issues there already. So it's hard for me to just be like, yeah, let's listen to the young people, because the young people literally are backing a conservative party that is destroying the fucking planet. It's not how before where the young people supported like the good cause. Now the young people are like, I want to get rich quick. I want nothing but fame and notoriety. I don't want to work for it. I don't want to fucking do nothing. And I'm not even saying that like they're lazy, because we're all lazy at this point. At this point, every generation has gotten to the point where we don't want to work anymore. We don't want to fucking deal with this bullshit. So I'm not gonna hate him on for that, but I will hate him on for being fucking more stupid. Yeah, you got an issue there, bro. Okay. And you got an issue with the fascist shit, and you got an issue with the fucking Gen Z male population being fucking just weird about everything. Okay? So there's that. And that base online has completely taken over the Heat fan base. And it's just been so frustrating since Hero first got here to see him be included in trade talks from the very moment that he stepped onto the spotlight in the bubble. When he had that big game in the bubble, and he gave the snarl, and I was so like excited, because it was like, wow, we just found our next Dwayne Wade. We just found our guy that we're gonna fucking build around, and he's got a great name in Hero, and he shows up at the end in the fourth quarter. He's a fourth quarter guy. He's exactly the guy that you're supposed to give the ball last. But unfortunately, with Spo being the coach, if you're not Dwayne Wade, and if you're not LeBron James, or if you're not somebody that's been like crowned one of the top players in the league by the media, he's not gonna fucking believe in you in any kind of fucking way. He's not. He's gonna always feel it's like, oh, this is a team fucking thing, and you're not the number one guy, and you have to pass the fucking ball and play defense kind of bullshit. Like the old fucking 1920s fucking mentality. You know, like he's gonna totally do that. He never once decided that, like, hey, when there's 2 minutes left in the game, give it to the guy whose last name is Hero. No, it then became about Bam being the leader. You know, because Bam, you know, is the guy, longest tenured guy here, and all this kind of shit. And oh, they put so much into Bam. And really, what it is that, you know, when Bam first got here, it was either Bam or Whiteside. And Whiteside was the starter, and Whiteside was doing it with blocks. The only issue with Whiteside is that he had an attitude problem. He had a bad attitude problem, and he had an issue, like, you know, he was just a fucking big-ass kid. He was a big kid. That's all it was. And he needed, like, discipline. And Spo didn't want his discipline. Spo didn't want to waste any fucking time trying to fucking make him better, like a better person. Didn't want to waste any time. So, shipped him out of here. He stuck with Bam because Bam was quiet, level-headed. Bam was someone that they could mold. Bam was someone that didn't talk back. Bam was someone that, like, you know, he would show up and he would practice. He was a normal fucking guy. So they went with that guy. And they have molded Bam into someone really great. I've always thought Bam was, you know, way better than what people gave him credit for. You look at him in those first years. Look at him in the fucking bubble. He showed up in the bubble, but everybody forgot. Everybody forgot how much he fucking owned Jason Tatum at the beginning of his career. Everybody forgot how much he owned Giannis Antetokounmpo at the beginning of their careers. And because, you know, we went with Jimmy, we brought Jimmy here instead of, like, you know, just riding back. No, we brought Jimmy here and it became Jimmy's team and we had to do whatever Jimmy fucking wanted. And look, Jimmy got us close, man. A couple times he got us close. I'm not going to knock him. And then you can't hate on him because he got us there. But he didn't win it. He didn't win it. Nobody respects us showing up in the bubble in the finals. Nobody respects us getting beat by Denver, being the sacrifice to the fucking to Jokic. Nobody cares about that. But then in all that time, nobody's giving respect to Bam, even though Bam is showing him he's good. Never considered for Defensive Player of the Year once. 1 year he was considered truly for Defensive Player of the Year, but didn't win it. Who plays better defense than Bam? Not many fucking dudes. Why isn't Bam always in there? He should be always in there. But nope, now you got Wembanyama. So Wembanyama now is going to win Defensive Player of the Year for the rest of his career. And there's nothing Bam can do. Bam will literally have to, like, shut down every fucking person that plays against. Like, we'd have to shut out teams to get the attention of the fucking media to give Bam a Defensive Player of the Year nominee. That's where we're at now. But whatever. Bam goes and scores 83 against fucking the Wizards. And all of a sudden, he's a superstar. All of a sudden, oh, now Giannis is coming here. But you got rid of Hero, you got rid of Marquez, and you got rid of Ware. You got rid of 3 guys that are the foundations of a future fucking franchise for 1 year with Giannis. That's what you did. He's not signed for multiple years. And there's no way in hell that Giannis is going to sign mid-season. He's not going to extend his contract. He's not going to fucking do that if we don't win. If we don't win a title, he's not going to do that. So we're like, we got rid of the core of this team. Stayed with Bam. Brought in Giannis. 2 big guys. When Spo proved to you during Ware's tenure that not only does he not know what the fuck to do with big men, but he also has no idea how to fucking put 2 big men together on one team. Like, he doesn't know what to do with that. Like, this team should have been Ware, Bam, Hero, Mitchell, and, you know, that next key could have been a rotation between Marquez, could have been a rotation between Wiggins, could have been a rotation between Jovic, could have been a rotation between a lot of fucking players, whoever else is on the fucking team. But we had our 4 or 5 guy core. We had a 5-guy core at least. Any of those guys, put in Marquez, have him start the whole season. That's a team right there. We had that. We could have ran with that. These guys were already playing together for 5, 6, 7 years, man. Like, they know each other. That's a good team. Teams are better when they have been playing together and they know each other. They get better. Teams are problematic when you're switching him in every year and it's a new guy and a new regime and a new this and a new that. It's crazy to me how you'll blow up this fucking team 3 fucking times, 4 fucking times, 5 fucking times, 6 fucking times. But not once do you ever fucking look at Spo and are like, should we blow that motherfucker up? What the fuck is up with that? You've heard me here. Go look at the fucking tape. Go listen to my fucking show. Go look at the other previous episodes. You'll see the frustration that I got with this fucking guy. I've wanted him gone already 2 fucking years. We should have gotten rid of Spo when he got into a fight with Jimmy. Should have gotten that was the key to get rid of Spo. Instead, we got rid of Strus. And we stay with Duncan Robinson. Did you see Duncan Robinson on Detroit? Oh yeah, he was making a lot of threes, right? Did he make any of them when he was supposed to make them? Nope. He didn't make the ones that mattered. He missed those. He was still on his 9 points a game bullshit. That motherfucker should be, I've told you year in and year out that motherfucker should be 19 to 21 points a game. Not fucking 9 points a game. You guys are fucking doing backflips for Duncan Robinson doing 9 points a game. Get the fuck out of here with that guy. And he goes off to fucking Detroit and does really well. I knew that shit was going to crash at some point. You knew it too. So to prop his ass up at any point during the season was stupid. We all knew that Detroit was going to fucking lose in the goddamn playoffs and crash and burn. We all knew it. And that's the shit that really fucks with the Heat. Because ever since the Heat went on that run with Butler, that they were the 8th seed and they fucking went all the way to the finals, that fucked with their heads. And ever since then, they haven't respected the regular season. And why should they? You just saw it. You saw the number one fucking team that was kicking everybody's fucking ass throughout the season lose. Boom. Done. Not even fucking get past anybody. You saw Orlando that swept our ass. They got fucking dealt with. Fucking Knicks won the goddamn title this season. First in 50 fucking years. What the fuck is happening? I'm surprised blood didn't rain from the skies. I'm surprised the rivers and the oceans didn't turn red. I'm surprised hail didn't fall like and burn and the fire and the entire fire like sky light up in flames. I'm surprised Jesus didn't show up in the fucking middle of goddamn Hialeah, fucking banging on our pot and pan saying, "Hey, ya tiempo." Why the fuck? Did the rapture fucking happen and us not fucking notice? I'm happy for New York. Queens represent. As a New Yorker born in Queens, I'm happy that New York is not suffering, a little bit less. They're suffering a little bit less. As a Jet fan, completely happy for all you people. I'm embarrassed by the way that you fucking acted. You guys were embarrassing. No one has ever fucking acted like the way that you people acted. I'm not gonna get even into that shit because there was so much, and I'm already over it. Ya pasó. It's done. Moving on. But you guys fucked up a lot of times, and that shouldn't be like that with New York. You guys shouldn't be fucking acting like the hood anymore. Like the hood is like it's not existent anymore, bro. Come on. Even in a poor area, the idea, the construct of the hood, just stop it with that shit. Stop it with the fucking gangster mentality bullshit. Stop it with the ghetto mentality fucking bullshit. Just stop it. Please. It's 2026. When are you guys gonna let it go? Fucking like you were lynching people. It's ridiculous. It was ridiculous. The entire city's been taken over by MAGA. Don't tell me no. Because if the entire city was not MAGA, all of that guy's properties would be gone. And they're not. You guys are so lucky to have Mamdani. Because he's like bringing you all back to earth. And showing you all that like you can be a good person. And being a good person is better. But Jesus Christ, you were embarrassing. And apparently that made everybody go fucking crazy. Because look what it did to Pat Riley. It made Pat Riley insane. Don't tell me the Knicks winning the fucking title did not make Pat Riley go insane. He went insane. He went insane and he woke up one morning and he said, fuck it, I'm trading him. I'm trading him and I'm getting Giannis. I hate this. I'm not a fan of it at all. I know I'm the only person out there that hates this trade. I know it. I know I'm the only person that is completely, totally fucking against it. You listen to the fucking Levitard show, and everybody on the Levitard show is on board. Oh, they can't wait. And it's like there's just no loyalty. There's none. You guys are just all fake fans of everybody. Now you're fans of Giannis? So are you guys going to fucking like count down him at the free throw line? Or we're done with that? We're done with that, right? They're going to do it to us now? I hate that guy. I hate him as a player. I hate him when he takes a fucking three. When he takes a three, it's just like, Jesus fucking Christ. And he wasn't even on our team. Because when he would make it, it's like, how the fuck does he make it? It's like so annoying when he would make it. Because you knew at the time that you're supposed to make it, he's going to miss it. And he would miss it. Bro, him at the free throw line is just embarrassing. And now we got to deal with Shaq 2.0? Fucking Bizarro Shaq? That's what it is. It's Bizarro Shaq. Okay, he can fucking dunk. He can slam it on people in the paint. Cool. That's nice. Hit a three. Because they just fucking hit 3 fucking threes in a row. And we're down by 15. Go. Keep going on the play. Yeah, try and decide who's going to take the last shot. Definitely do that now. So we're not worrying about it fucking later. And we're down 20. I mean, bro, like, you all are so fucking stupid because none of you actually fucking watched the Heat last season. Like, all the pundits, everybody, bro, even Brian Windhorst, all these fucking people, none of them watched the Heat. You all are giving, there were a couple of times where I interacted with Brian Windhorst, online and, asking him about Spo and, like, what is the, is Spo a good coach and blah, 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 blah. And, like, and he would respond saying that, like, the whole league thinks still that Spo's the top coach. He's the best coach. He's this and that. And, if there was a coach draft, he'd still go number one. And it's embarrassing at this point to hear people just talk about this guy like that. And it's like, dude, I know he's, like, a good coach, but why are we giving him a pass? What has he done that amounts to being a good coach? A good coach is somebody who wins titles, is constantly deep in the playoffs. We had a period where we were like making a run. Outside of that, we were fucking getting knocked out first round, second round. We were riding the back of Dwayne Wade like his entire fucking career and broken knees. We were riding his shit. Like, people right now would be like, please, Wade, come back. You all are fucking asking for LeBron to come back? You all hated that man when he left. Like, I know a lot of us were like, oh, we're happy for him, fine, it's no big deal. Yeah, it's no big deal. That's bullshit. We were all lying. We were liars. Miami is full of liars. It's full of it. Miami is full of liars. They all lied about fucking being not mad about LeBron. We all lied about it. We all hated LeBron for leaving. And now you want to get LeBron back after he's been passed around the gangbang for fucking 5 years? You want to get the most broken version of LeBron so that he's just going to come here and just chill? And then you're going to be like, why didn't they pass LeBron the ball at the end and lost by, 50? What the fuck are you going to do? Who's going to take the last shot? LeBron, Bosh, or fucking Giannis? Go ahead, decide right now, because any answer you give there is ridiculous. The people who fucking pick Bam, Giannis, and LeBron people are going to be like, you're stupid. The people who pick Giannis, LeBron people are going to be like, you're stupid. The people who pick LeBron, the Giannis, and the Bam people are going to be like, you're stupid. Look, okay. I do not hide that I am a Jets fan. You guys know it. This is my Heat personality, and then I try and keep my Jets personality out of it. But I'm going to tell you, man, one of the most heart-wrenching experiences I've ever had in my life, dude. I've had so many as a Jet fan. Like, it's just countless, bro. Countless times, man. Like, them missing the fucking kick against Pittsburgh in the playoffs fucking broke me. That shit broke me, dude. Okay? Broke me more than when they fucking lost the AFC title game, bro. The conference title game twice, 2 years in a row, which I was like, I knew we were going to lose against Peyton Manning. It was too good to be true to be the Jets knocking on the fucking door to play a Super Bowl in Miami, in the city that I lived in. Where the job that I worked at would have allowed me to be behind the scenes of the Super Bowl. Because when that Super Bowl year, I was working at the Miami Beach Convention Center, and that's where they had Radio Row. So I would have been experiencing that. I experienced that, but I experienced it with, the Colts and shit and the Bears. It would have been with the Jets and the Bears. I mean, it was just lining up for me, and I was like, this is just too good to be it's just too good. And so I knew it was going to be like, no, it's not. It's going to be Peyton Manning in the end, dude. And it was. And somehow it was heart-wrenching, but I was somehow fine with it. It was like, whatever. But I shit you fucking not, bro. When I saw Aaron Rodgers come out of that tunnel with the American flag and just the vibe, the green, everything, when he ran out, and it was just, bro, none of you will understand what that felt like, dude. That was so crazy because it was like, it's like you were on the fence with Aaron Rodgers because of all his bullshit. And it's like you're waiting for like this moment, and you've been told all they needed was a good quarterback, and it's like, okay, well, we're just gonna go out there and fucking whip some ass now. And he comes out there, and nobody expected him to come out with the American flag, and there was a lot of shit going down at that time. There was just a lot of shit, and then when he came out with the flag, it just felt like a moment of like, maybe things are gonna get better. Maybe we are gonna fucking just kind of chill the fuck out, and things are gonna get better, as not only as a sports fan but also as a country. It really fucking felt that way when we saw. I hate Aaron Rodgers and all his stupid fucking anti-vax and all his bullshit. It was like there was a moment where I liked him, I thought he was cool, then he revealed himself to be a weirdo, and it's just like, dude, you know, whatever, bro, do whatever the fuck you want, just leave me out of it. But when he came out with the flag, it was just like, it felt so good. And it felt like, oh man, this is like unbelievable. And then his Achilles exploded on the fucking field in front of everybody. And like, it still hurts just to even, I try not to picture it. I'm just trying to talk to you about it and not see it in my mind, but it just flashes back in my mind, and it's just, it's so unbelievable sometimes that happened, because the entire stadium was expecting that to happen. I was expecting that to happen. I was expecting him to come out of the tunnel and trip on a fucking ant and die. Like, so, you knew, like, it just felt too good to be true. It felt too good to be true. Mm-hmm. Even Katniss agrees. You know? And, you know, it was so soul-crushing. Because you knew what it was right away. You knew we were fucked right away. You knew we weren't coming back from this right away. You knew that no matter what happened, you knew that we were going to win the game. You know? That was a fucking really funny thing about it all. Was that he went down, and immediately one of the first things that came to my mind was like, I bet you they win the fucking game now. And it was like, it was insane, man. And it was so, it was like Indiana Jones in the Temple of fucking Doom, when the fucking that guy, when he fucking literally rips the heart out of the other guy. It was that. And then after he ripped the fucking heart, you know, the you in the fucking little cage falling toward the fucking fire, while and then the fucking heart in his hand like bursting into flames, like that whole sequence was the fucking season. Okay, so that's what I fucking went through. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, and I'm sorry if I fuck up the vibe. I smell that shit now with the heat. There's been moments of you smell something, you taste something, you hear something, you see something, and I'm immediately transported to the same fucking moments right before Aaron Rodgers stepped onto that field with a fucking American flag. The same exact vibe, same exact tone, same exact thing. And I'm like, man, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. Yeah, sure. Prove me the fuck wrong. Go, win a title. Because that's how you prove me fucking wrong, you know? You win a title. Because if it's anything less, then you're the failure. If it's anything less than a title, you blow up this fucking team for Giannis. You want to fucking bring LeBron James and his circle of media frenzy and insaneness to fucking Miami again and turn this place into a loony bin asylum again? You want to do that? Well, then you better win a title, bro. It's right? You better win a title. Tell him right now. She doesn't want to say it now. Hold on. She ran off. Never mind. See? You see what you did to her? You made her shy. You better win a title. There's nothing less. And you know what even more? If you don't win a title, everybody's gone. Spo, you're fucking gone, bro. Bam, goodbye. Enjoy Vegas. Giannis, goodbye. Enjoy the Lakers. That's number one. That's happening. I'm telling you right now. Right now, Giannis's mindset is just play the year, have a fun year in Miami, leave for LA. He's not. Why is he gonna sign here? He's not gonna sign here. We're not the Lakers. Lakers have like 20 fucking titles in their history. We have like 3. What the hell are you talking about? Just because Spo is the coach? No, he's got to stay here because Spo is the coach and Riley is the president. Yeah, that's really going to keep Giannis here. Oh, and there's no taxes in Florida, and it's Miami, so it's like such a great city for him, you know, since he's like so young. Even though he's married and has kids and probably hates fucking going out. And he's going to hate the Heat because it's like literally the Heat. Like, do you know how much this guy's gonna hate the food here? Like, he's probably gonna like that the food is better than Milwaukee. Yeah, it's better food here, for sure. I mean, this guy goes back to Greece. This guy hates American. I bet you he ships in the food from Greece. I would. Wouldn't you? You trust the cheese here? I mean, we all still buy it, but because we have to. But he doesn't. He probably can have it imported from Greece, from Europe. I imagine his pantry is completely filled with European food. I hope this works out. It'll be fun, sure, they'll win games, but you know what? I'm not gonna hold back with this team. I'm gonna judge them the entire fucking way, man, because this is bullshit. The way that they're fucking, you know, turning into like just something that they're not. You know, just turning into something that they're not at all. They're not this team. They're not this team at all, you know, and it's just like, it's really frustrating because this is what I feel and what I see. I'm like, this isn't the Heat team. This is the Bam doesn't behave like this, you know? Like, Bam doesn't behave like this. When have you seen Bam behave like this? When? See? I gave you enough time to think about it. And you couldn't think of anything. Because he doesn't behave like this. Bam isn't a bully. And then man, dude, like online it's disgusting online right now because everybody has turned on Hero and you guys don't have any reason to turn on him. Like, there is this insane delusional fucking thing that like Hero is like a spoiled brat. When Hero on this team his entire tenure never talked fucking bad about anybody. He never talked shit. He never was a problem. He never nothing. He just would always work. He got injured and then he would go and rehab and get better and get back on the court as soon as he can and then fucking work. That's what he would do. But now all of a sudden everybody's calling Hero spoiled and oh he's a brat and all this and all this shit. Here, a guy on Threads. I need to see the footage of Bam possibly putting BTA to Tyler Hero. As a Heat fan, I feel liberated. Been sick of him too, Bam. What the fuck is that? What are you talking about? You loved Hero when he nailed that fucking three-pointer against the 76ers his first rookie season. You loved it when he fucking tied the goddamn fucking game against Charlotte. Who blocked and stopped fucking LaMelo Ball from winning the game? Was that Bam? No, it wasn't. Was it Ware? No. You know why? Because Ware was on the goddamn bench because Spo thought it was a good idea to put Ware on the fucking bench to let LaMelo Ball literally score on him. And then, you know, I love Davion Mitchell, bro. I love him, bro. I love that man. He wasn't the one to take the last shot. There's no way. I understand why he did it, and I'm giving him the pass because he's a great player. He was the best player on the team last season, and he's been the best player on this team for the past 2 seasons. And I'm gonna give him that pass, but he should not have taken that last shot. That shot should have either been Bam or should have been Hero, and it should have been Hero. Should have made a play for Hero, but Spo doesn't give a shit. Spo, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys go and bring back Duncan Robinson because Spo's like addicted to the freaking to Duncan Robinson. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. You know, and then you're better off getting rid of everybody else on this team but Waquez, Ware, and Hero. Should have gotten rid of Jovic. Should have gotten rid of fucking Pelle Larson. Should have gotten rid of Drew Smith. Should have gotten rid of everybody on that thing. And then you know what's even more disappointing, bro? That really pisses me off is that we let Cashapp Johnson walk. Cashapp Johnson has the potential to be one of the top players in the fucking league if someone would just give him a chance. If someone would just give Cashapp Johnson fucking minutes, he would dominate, bro. Every time after the All-Star, after he won the fucking dunk contest last season, he had, every time he got onto the court and he was given minutes, he would dominate. He would dominate. Look at the fucking tape, bro. Stop being a fucking asshole and just go back and look at the tape. Go back and look at all the games on the NBA, you know, high HD site. Go ahead. Go back on the game replays. And go look at all the fucking games that Cashapp Johnson played after the All-Star break. It's not a lot. There's only like 2 or 3 games that he got like, you know, that I think he actually got like starter type minutes that he was playing a lot. And for the most part, it was just, they would put him in at the end of games when they were either losing or winning. But in those moments that he got, the time that he would play, he would dominate. He would constantly score. He was either the first one scoring or he scored the last 3 points or some shit like that, the last 3 times. He would always play to like nonstop, like just 300%. And in the game that he actually got good minutes in the 3rd quarter, 4th quarter, we won those games. And we let him walk. Spo, I've been saying this a lot. Spo left at least 10 games on the fucking table. We had 10 losses, 100% because he sat Ware in the 4th. Because he sat Ware in the 2nd half. Ware would have like a decent fucking first half and be like, okay, or he would make one mistake in the first half. And then if he would make one mistake, Spo would not play him again. And that is just so frustrating with Spo. Because he acts like everybody else on that team is literally Steph Curry. So nobody else can holding Ware to this ridiculous standard while everybody else on the fucking team was sucking dick was so insane. And Spo has done this multiple times. He did this with Yurtseven. When we had Yurtseven, Yurt was really good. Yurt was a great big man. Great big man. A lot of potential in Yurt. Never got the shot with Spo. Spo never gave Yurt a shot. The other guy, the guy before him, I forgot that he was the actual starter. Dedmon, nothing. Dedmon was here had a little moment, kind of that. Let him walk. Gone. No, nothing. Spo is notorious, man. He cannot coach big men. He doesn't know what to do with big men. Spo's thing is small ball. Spo loves the small ball. He's never going to give that up. He literally went to small ball in the fucking playoffs, bro, in the playing game. He was going to small ball a ton at the end of the season because he didn't know how to fucking put Ware and Bam together. And it's not even about not knowing about putting Ware and Bam together. Spo is so old fucking school that he's constantly thinking about injuries. And his main prior reason of not putting them together is like, I can't risk having them play together and then one of them getting injured. And that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. No, play them together. It doesn't matter. We need to win games. We needed to win games, and we left at least 10 games on the fucking table. Why? Because Spo would sit where? Man, I went through this shit. Like, if you're gonna fuck it, it's gonna be hilarious because you're gonna go listen to, if you listen to this show, by some miracle, you come across this shit, and you listen to a previous show, you're gonna hear the same shit that I just fucking said this entire fucking show. You're gonna hear me complain about it in the previous fucking show. And the only previous show that I had is like 4 or 5 games into last season, because I gave up after only 10 shows or something like that. I gave up. I was like, no, I can't do this. I was doing the animation. I was dealing with that a lot. So I was like, I can't have juggling too many things. It was getting annoying to get on and be just bitching about losing. And then the wins that we would get were such predictable wins against the shittiest fucking teams that, to me, they felt like losses. We had one decent win last season, which was against OKC. That was it. If we don't fucking run the goddamn fucking table next season, motherfuckers gotta go. Plain and simple. I'm sorry. I hate to hurt your feelings, but that's the reality. Okay? The reality is motherfuckers gotta go. Motherfuckers gots to go. Okay? They gotta go. I don't know what else to tell you, man. Because, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't know what else to tell you, because we have to have a standard on this team. And there doesn't feel like there's a standard on this team. Now it feels like we're scrambling and reaching for whatever the fuck we can in the middle of the dark. And it's like, dude, it's not dark because the lights are out. It's not dark because the curtains are down. It's not dark because it's night. It's dark because you're fucking blind.